floods.
It's been several weeks since the flooding began, but the need for help remains great.
Many homes are still unlivable, and businesses are out of business because of the damage. And despite millions of dollars of aid from the federal government, many Rhode Islanders are still struggling to get back on their feet.
That's why right now the Rhode Island Broadcasters Association is holding the Rhode Island Flood Recovery Fund Telethon. Eyewitness News reporter Aaron Kennedy joins us live from Providence now with details on how you can contribute to the relief effort.
Karen, Mike, that's exactly it. Even though the floods aren't in the headlines anymore, that doesn't mean that the need is any less great. So we're hoping that people who are at home can call that number on your screen, 1-800-639-0036. And with me right now to tell us a little bit about what's going on, Lieutenant Governor Elizabeth Roberts. And you said you've been extremely busy talking to people who were affected by the flooding, especially kids who are really upset by what happened.
And what's been great to see, yesterday I was at Parkview Middle School in Cranston, where the kids, 6th, 7th, and 8th, or actually 7th and 8th graders came together, had a field day and raised money. There are a number of students at that school impacted. They raised several $1,000s to help them. I was down last night at Charahoe Career and Technical, where the culinary students put on a community dinner and an auction to raise money for people impacted down in the Westerly, Charlestown, and Richmond area. It's been really heartening to see Rhode Islanders really coming together. We do that so well. You know, FEMA is here to help us do what they can, but we're going to need to help each other. You know, you've got families still out of their homes who need something more than FEMA can give. You can call this number, go online, and really make a difference for Rhode Islanders.
We know that Rhode Islanders are very generous, but we also know that, as you mentioned, there are a lot of gaps. So people who are watching at home, we know times are tough, but what would you say to them? Maybe any donation they can give?
Any donation you can give, just the smallest one. You know, I think I was talking with some of the guidance counselors at Parkview yesterday. There are children who are out of their homes, and I think of my kids. No books, no toys left. Next week, school vacation week. Thankfully, the CAP agency is putting on something. No home to be in during school vacation. Think about the smallest donation can make a difference. The United Way is going to get those dollars to people to fill in the gaps that FEMA and some of the other supports we have can't fill in. So every little bit helps, and every Rhode Islander, I know my husband and I were lucky our home wasn't impacted. We're making a donation. I hope every Rhode Islander can think about giving what they can to help other Rhode Islanders who are in need right now.
Perfectly said. Thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank
Lieutenant
you.
Governor Elizabeth Roberts, and as she mentioned, that number right there on your screen, 1-800-639-0036. A lot of people standing by to answer your phone call, and we're going to have some on-air talent coming by later. As you know, Karen and Mike, we saw Michelle Muscatello earlier, so really people in desperate times looking to hear from you.